I want to talk about different levels of frequency, ascending and things like that. I want to put things in perspective, because this to me wasn't clear in my entirety of my life, that when people are talking about ascension, that they're actually talking about going up in frequency. And when they're talking about going up in frequency, we're actually talking about our emotional state. And that's something that wasn't super clear. So I felt like it's a good idea for me to make a video just to kind of make that super clear and just talk about it. Because it's the whole point. Ascension, it's just been it's made so complicated unfortunately, by the lack of knowledge and how to spread this message and spread the truth. I believe that the beings that have tried as best as they could to spread this message had to package it in a way that was digestible for people. I mean, we have to think about that. Think about Jesus, for example. He was there trying to teach people that were not on his level, vibrationally, many levels above. So he had to figure out a way that would work for them. And this is marketing. This is what's very fascinating to me, because he was also, yes, he was speaking the truth, but he was also trying to convey the message really high frequency into a lower frequency people at that time. And this is similar to what many of us are doing on YouTube. We're trying to convey a message the best of our ability, because each of us have had our experiences, right? I think I went a little bit off here. So just to go back to talk about what I actually wanted this video to be about, which was about sometimes this can happen, and this is very natural, especially when I just went on a path and I stopped myself because I judged myself as wrong for going that path. You know, it's like everything that we experience we can turn into, oh, let me make this a little bit, okay, well, it is what it is. But hopefully you can see me better now. So what I wanted to share is that everything can be used as a learning moment. And this is what I really want to encourage more people, is to look at life as a way to elevate in frequency. Because when you elevate in frequency, you get to experience life in a different way. And most people think that you are only operating, that life is only functioning from this level. So even if they are elevating in frequency, they just think that it's about their mood and that the reality will still be like this. Many people have that frame of mind, but I just want to say that it's not like that. Because once you get to have a good frame of mind and a happy mood for whatever is happening to you, and you get to actually be excited for your life and for things around you, your life will change. It literally will change. You will meet different people. You will encounter synchronistic events, and you will be taken to places that you wouldn't dream of ever thinking of being. Well, maybe at some levels you it's what you really want. So those states are governed by the frequency that you create, that you hold, and that how much energy can you maintain through your body. And this is it's powerful stuff when you realize and you can put these things together and you start to see like, wow, like one person can really make a difference, because all it takes is one clear mind that can see and that can help others to do the same. And that has been what many of the people that have seen from before, they've taken advantage of it. And that I see that also. And that can very, very well be because they don't themselves see clearly yet, but they see enough from the rest, right? So it's really important that we comprehend different levels. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was thinking about, well, a lot of the people that are popular, they are not necessarily the one that you should be listening to. Because the people that are popular, also on YouTube, some are obviously, and you get drawn and you get resonated with the people that you do need. But I wanted to share that some of these people are demonstrating where people are at. Because if one particular person is really popular, and that what that tells you is that there's a big group of whatever the majority is that is watching that type of material or that person, and then you can look at the character and what they're talking about, that popular character. And then you can start to comprehend that, oh, okay, this is the level of consciousness that those group of people are. It doesn't mean you have to join them if you're not there. I think I've pretended to be in a lower frequency than what I normally will be. You know what I feel it is? I feel like I've traversed a specific frequency that I feel is very significant for me personally and the way that I live my life. Before, I feel that I was more in the codependent stage. Like I've traversed like a really important milestone, and I believe that I have now fully let go, or at least bit the pendulum enough for that codependency to completely be gone from my experience. And I know and I see it very clearly as one of the things that have shifted for me. It's getting darker here. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should have just put it on automatic, but this is a manual. Maybe if I record in the evenings now, like now it's like sunset. I'm looking at the sunset. This is beautiful. So I want to just say that, and this is also something that is directly linked to like really deep work that I've let go of, and things that I've just like, I don't want to do this thing anymore, and I've shifted my focus to be a different person, to literally just, okay, you know what, I am this person now. And that's something that I've seen evidence of, and I feel it in my being. So and of course, when I have that experience, I just want to share how I did it so other people can do it too. Because I literally feel like I have also, like, this is another part which is kind of linked, because it's just been growing, this energy in me, and another part that's happened is that my masculine and feminine has merged, not constantly, but I've identified what my masculine is and what my feminine is, and I've deliberately devised a program that is helping people to go to kind of bring those two together. And when that happened, wow, that was some powerful energies. The whole building, the electricity of the whole building went out for 3 days. And that was due to that merging, like the first merging of those energies within me. That was wow. So all of this can happen when you start to care about your frequency and where you are vibrationally. And it's not only about just feeling good, but that's a big part of it. It is about feeling good, but it's also not about ignoring what doesn't feel good. That's also been something that I've fallen for. Like that's been a big thing, actually. And that's something that I've realized, that it's not about ignoring what doesn't feel good, but it's about taking what doesn't feel good and transforming it to something that does feel good. So I've been like avoiding like thinking about things, because yes, I know that has an effect, but things within me that needed to change, I have to actually look at them. Otherwise, I'm not going to grow, and that is called avoidance. The truth of that energy is then avoidance. So it's about transformation, looking at something and transforming it. And that is what I wanted to share when it comes to different stages of frequency and different levels of consciousness, that they are just different emotional states. But they're also about really feeling the body, like really being in the experience, and not just thinking that you are, but actually start to do the things that you want to do. That's the only way that you can fully land here and actually have this human experience, because it is a fun experience. But you have to, whoa, it's getting dark fast. Let's go max. This is the max. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'll see what I can do in post-production to brighten this up a bit. We'll see. Okay, well, clearly I didn't bring a light, so this is it. But this is what I want to leave you with, is that the joy that can be experienced from, and the difference, the reality around you can change when you start to use your energy for what you really came here for. But it takes you, like you have to make the choice and the commitment and dedication to figure this out, to figure your own life out. And I'm here to show one way how I've done it. And if you want to find out more, just keep joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, ciao.